Alright, we should be back. Let me know if everyone can see the stream. It was fun. Feels darker. The camera feels darker. No, hold on a second. Let me see if that is a thing. Like, does it seem darker to everyone? Or is it just me? It does seem darker, kinda? Alright, let me see if I can figure something out. Give me just a second. Alright, let me set contrast at 50. Alright, I'll do some comparisons after the stream, see if I can figure out whether it is like it might just be because normally I turn the camera on when the lights are off, like the lights shining down, and the fact that the lights are on might be throwing off the brightness kind of thing. So for now, I think we'll leave it as is, and I will figure it out after. I don't think it's Windows Update. I don't think it's Windows Update. I think it was just a... Like, the camera was operating at the time, and it just didn't like that. Let's see, we are on bag number 13. 13, there we go. And we are on the next section. There we go, alright. Lights are on, but no one's home. Yeah, so, I mean, it was just a thing where the computer crashed, and then it was like, Windows is like, oh, the computer is starting up, that means I can install updates. Because I had seen that there were updates ready, and I would have installed them tonight, but, you know, wasn't expecting to crash. So I apologize for the delay. The camera wasn't working once I got everything back up. I had to unplug the USB and plug it back in. That part is probably Windows. Windows, there is something about Windows where it changes USB port device ID kind of things. I had a weird thing with Dragon Quest VIII where periodically I had to go in and remap the controller, which was really easy. It just, like, it's all automatic, but yeah, at least we're back. At least we're back. I don't know, I'll take a look at the settings and compare the lighting quality between videos afterwards. Well, I don't really remember what I was talking about. That can happen, you know. Kind of throws you off your train of thought. And howdy, Mad Martin. Saw you come in while I was struggling there. Oops, I need arches. Well, yes, I remember movies. I just don't remember what specific things I was talking about when everything crapped out. I was discussing Illithids and how they are superior beings. I somehow don't think so, Mad Martin. I somehow don't think so. In fact, we're completely out of Mad Martins in the boxes. There are not going to be any more Mad Martins because we got them all. We got all of the Mad Martins. No Mad Martins. That's what I think. I mean, yeah, it actually is what I think. Incidentally, I did get the new series of minifigs in today. They arrived in the mail earlier. It was kind of funny. I got the email saying, hey, they're out for delivery. They'll get there between 1 and 4. Well, 4 o'clock rolls around, and I don't have it. So I look at it again, and like, hey, we're out for delivery. You'll get it by 7. I'm like, I understand. See how that works? Those Mad Martins will begot others. Well, they'll have to work really hard at their begotting. They don't even have any tadpoles. What did it say at 7? Well, I got it at like 6:45 or so. Or something. Might have been 6:20. I forget. But I did get them. So when we finish with the D&D minifigs, we will have a new minifig set to open. I will have to go through and weigh the current set. Make a cheat sheet for them. Yeah, when I saw that it would be delivered between 1 and 4 or 1 and 5, I was like, I don't think so. I don't actually think so. Something tells me that it's not gonna happen. Every time you have a package that is out for delivery by X time, it's usually by 7. Yeah. Those drivers are out for a while, but at least they're unionized. Alright, there we go. 2x2 cylinder plate. Alright, dark gray. I wonder if the dark gray is just to add a little bit of internal color to it, even though it's not really color, per se. Or if there really is darker stone used in the that part of the Colosseum. I don't know. Because I haven't gone to see the Colosseum. I haven't been there. Amazon deliveries usually come at 2 to 3 p.m.-ish. Probably because they're not unionized. I mean, to a certain extent, I don't really understand why they give you a time anyway, because it's like, I mean, traffic can happen. The order is really more dictated by the other packages in the truck. Delivered by the post office. Oh, okay. You don't have a local Amazon deliveries up there, huh? It's funny, these days when I see a budget rent a van in the neighborhood, I'm like, Amazon's out for delivery. Alright, almost done with this section. Nope, thankfully indeed, yeah. Alright. Got our ball joints there. 1x2 slopes. Okay, 1x2 tiles with center studs and 1x1 plates. So anyone have any fun plans for this weekend? Gaming or Just eating good food or something like that. Howdy, Vibri Bunny. How's it going? TTRPG night on Sunday? Nice. Staying inside because it's cold. Ah, you call yourself an illithid. Oop. Alright, well. There we go. Popped that whole part off. Alright, one by one cylinder plate in there. Whoop. There we go. And we got an extra beige 1x1 plate there. Gonna have lunch with your dad and sister tomorrow? Nice. I hope that's a lovely time. Okay, there we go. We got nice curve to that. I like that. Okay, bag number 14 time. There we go. So I'll probably go a little bit longer on the stream tonight because of the our little outage. Ah, well, I hope it's delicious. I actually have a small single-person lasagna in the freezer. Could have that this weekend. $14.28. What? Oh, you mean the bags? I don't know how many bags there are because the individual instructions are in the different boxes, so it doesn't give you the full assortment of everything, like how many bags there are in the first set. So, okay. Single-person lasagna is doing it wrong? Not when you are a single person. That's kind of doing it right. I am one person. So I have the one lasagna for me. There they are. So we don't have the double one here. Probably means that it's not going to connect, like it's probably not going to ball joint here to get a little bit more curvature. Need leftovers? I don't like leftover lasagna. Am I one person, or am I several dragons that combine into one larger dragon? I am actually one dragon person. Just one. But the great one. I generally do not like leftover pasta. I find leftover pasta related things, they do not reheat well, whether it is oven, stove, or microwave. Just not to my taste. Whereas fried rice is usually better reheated, in my opinion. Like, I usually like fried rice better when it's reheated. What about leftover pizza? It's good. It tastes completely different. Well, not completely different, but it tastes different, so it hits a different flavor profile thingy, shall we say. But I mean, it's pizza. Like, even bad pizza tends to be better than no pizza. Fried rice is already reheated. Only leftover pasta that reheats well in the oven only is baked ziti. I don't know that I've ever had one of those. What about pickle pizza? That is a foul concoction that deserves to be utterly destroyed. I don't know why you guys are bringing that up again. But yeah, when the reheating kind of dries out fried rice a little bit, just a little bit, I tend to like it a little bit better than when it's fresh. So go figure. Both are still delicious, of course. There we go. My corn chowder is good reheated. If I've made it properly and it has not soaked up too much of the actual soup. Why do you hate everything good and holy in the world, Bahamut? Just why? See, Isovan knows where it's at. You know what? I should treat myself to some popcorn tonight, and by treat myself I mean do something that I've been doing every night. Makes you happy to hate everything good and holy in the world, huh? Like, pizza is one of the greatest foods ever invented, and you befoul it. You befoul it with that curse. It's terrible. You know what? You know what? I'm coming back out. We're going to be talking about breakfast soup again. My breakfast soup. Pizza is your comfort food? It is a very good comfort food. It was my father's favorite meal. And that makes me happy. Of course, I also love it. Pizza. I should get a pizza this weekend. I should. Although I had a very expensive December, so maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Plus, I have a dentist appointment coming up soon. Should probably be good. I say as I ponder more popcorn. Feline Overlord has finished his crazy page just in time to watch you bury me in his breakfast soup in my breakfast soup hill. I mean, breakfast soup is wonderful, so that's not terrible. You know, I'll just eat my way out. Breakfast soup, so tasty, so good. Everyone loves breakfast soup. All right, what is shaking a little bit? All right, let's see if that fixed it. Something was rattling when I'd push down hard on pieces. I'm like, it's annoying. Oh yes, breakfast soup for everyone. Can't say no to breakfast soup. There's no Soupy the Soup Sprite to take breakfast soup away. I'll never eat out again. I mean, pretty sure I will. Pretty sure I will. There we go. All right. Now for the arch in the back. You know, we could sing a song about breakfast soup. Oh, breakfast soup, you're so good. You make me happy. Oh, so much. Yeah, I'm not a good songwriter, so sue me. I know deep down, everyone truly does love breakfast soup. Hey, it wasn't me, it was him. Yep, it was all me. I'm the one to blame. Alright, so clip this on here. Down there, alright. Okay, so we get an offset ball joint piece. Well, you know, my love of breakfast soup just gets to me sometimes, and I can't even think properly to make good lyrics. That's what it's all about. Breakfast soup. Step away for a few minutes, and all you hear coming back from your speakers is the worst breakfast soup song ever. Wow. Wow, did you hear that? I did. You know, you're not getting any breakfast soup with your brains, young man. See, now you've pissed off Breakfast Soup Senpai. What do you have to say for yourself, Mad Martin? A large jar of brains. Careful, you don't know where those brains have been. Another 1x2 panel. There it is. You made sopita de fideo for the first time last week. Also made homemade churros for the first time. I have no idea what either of those actually are. I have heard of churros. I don't actually know what they are though. But I hope they were good. You don't know where they've been, but you know where they're going in your belly. Fair enough, I suppose. I'll get the bucket just in case you need it. They were both good? Excellent. Gonna enjoy some delicious pepperoni pizza tomorrow, Ice Oven? Nice. I will enjoy the tears of my players. I mean, it's okay. None of them are here to hear me. I could give you guys spoilers for the game, and they wouldn't even hear it. Cinnamon fried pastry. Oh, wow. Cinnamon? Cinnamon? All right. I want some now. I do like cinnamon. Actually, maybe I had some. They're pretty easy to make. Yeah, but I'm lazy. All right, Seelan. Oh, Seelan. Okay, now you were here. See, I trying to hide to get those spoilers. I see. Have a good night. Have a good night. Thank you very much for coming on out. I hadn't said anything. I thought you might have already left. All right, but now you're gone. I can give all the spoilers. All right, I need a 1x2 tile. Your chihuahuas and your kitty say hi. Aw, give them scritches and pets for me. But not for Bahamut because he's bad. He brings up pickles. I mean, that does sound good. That does sound good. I think I might have had them. Now that I think about it. That is the other way. Another arch there. Get our slopes. First try them in Costco? Huh. May have to see if they're available there. Alright, another pair of ball joint pieces. And slopes. So I think this might be representing a section that's completely collapsed there. I mean, I do like cinnamon. I am a fan of cinnamon. Except, like, cinnamon-flavored candy is not cinnamon. It's not very cinnamony. It is something else. And that something else is not good. Red cinnamon is gross? Yeah. I remember the first time. That's probably, yeah, it's probably one of my biggest candy disappointments ever. Is having that for the first time. being like, cinnamon? Yeah, I want that. And then, and it is not. Okay, so this has a little bit more flexibility to it, but there's I think a section that has just collapsed there. And we have one extra 1x1 cylinder plate. All right. Let's see. Wait a second. Did I get these on the wrong place? Oh, no. Okay, so that's telling me what I'm building. Okay, my... Misunderstood. There's a 15. There's a 15. There's a 15. This is telling me what I'm going to build, not where it is going right now. My mistake. But yeah, going back to movies, like one of the things that does disappoint me is just the lack of fun mid-budget like action thriller movies. They don't really make those anymore. It is sad. All right, we got a bunch of bags here. Like, especially when there were so many movies that were basically like Die Hard, but somewhere else. There are certainly bad ones of those, but most of them are pretty fun. It's a pretty solid concept. All right. So 2 4x6 plates there. Let's put those away. All right. Where are the ball joints? There they are. Oh, I know. They actually had to, they were contractually obligated to offer the role to Frank Sinatra. Because he had played that character in an older movie. And the contract specified, like, a 20 or 30-year older movie. And the contract specified that he was to be given first crack at it. So they still had to offer it to him when he was like 70 years old. Well, yeah, no, I mean the book is pretty different, so kind of want to watch the that really cheesy one with Nick Cage, Sean Connery on Alcatraz. Yeah, The Rock. That is The Rock. And yeah, that's another one of the. That one might be a little bit higher budget than mid budget, but yeah, that is definitely in the genre. Die Hard, but in Alcatraz. You want to watch Junior again? One of your favorite movies as a kid? That's pretty good. That was a pretty funny comedy. Alright, another Technic brick 1x2. There we go. And a tile slope. There it is. And then you have Cliffhanger, Die Hard on a Mountain, with John Lithgow as a villain. I'm not sure if he was The Rock then, though, was he? I know Dwayne Johnson, like, I think his first role was actually on Star Trek Voyager. I don't know anything about wrestling, so I don't know how long he was in it before he started breaking out and doing acting. There we go. Get that on there. Another one here. There was a wasn't exactly Die Hard, but it was a a disaster movie, and it just popped into my head, and I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. Sylvester Stallone was like a public works person in New York, and there was a tunnel collapse, like one of the tunnels into New York City collapsed, partially and partially flooded. Daylight, I think that's what it was. Like, that's a pretty solid, like, mid-budget action thriller movie. How many people remember it, you know? There was stuff like that always on in theaters in the 90s. I'm just waxing nostalgic because I want to watch a lot of these movies again. There we go. I think Netflix has like 4 movies that are older than the 1980 on right now, which is just ridiculous. All right, a couple of slopes. Another tile slope here. I think another favorites of yours are toys and batteries not included. Not The Rock yet. There you go. I am surprised that he hasn't wanted to get the movie remade, though. On the other hand, like, one of the reasons why The Rock works as a movie is because Nick Cage is kind of like John McClane in Die Hard. He's not like a traditional expected action character kind of thing. Alright, let's see. Another pair of these. I think this is the last of our low section on this side. When Blockbusters was leaving Alaska, you're sad you didn't go and get the Toys movie from them as they were selling their inventory? Well, yeah, but that would be on VHS. You could probably get it on DVD or Blu-ray now. I suppose it might have been on DVD. But you can get Blu-ray now. There we go, another pair of slopes. It was on DVD. All their movies when they were closing were on DVD. That's fair. I do not know when I last went to a Blockbusters, but I'm pretty sure it was still VHS era, so. Right, there we go. There's our dark gray 1x2 cylinder cylinder plates. For Die Hard, he was a comedic actor like the reverse with Nielsen in Airplane. You mean Bruce Willis? Yeah. Yeah, there was like prior to the Die Hard coming out, there was like this big thing about like they're hiring the moonlighting guy for this. Like this expectation in a lot of circles that it was gonna flop because of him. Alright, there we go. Alright. Pop that in there. Okay. Get the 1x2x2 arched window. And I need another tile slope. Where are you, tile slopes? There you are. Slide that right in there. I'm not sure if this is, like... I don't know if this is because they couldn't fill that in, but I'm sure they would have filled that in if they could. There's probably an actual gap there in the actual Colosseum. Okay, and then 9 of these. arches here. It's a lounging seat. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're not going to put this on just yet, because we're going to be using these parts for something else, so I want to do that first. Because I need the I need the space before I put that on. Confession: you never watched Multiplicity? Why is that a confession? I've never seen it either. Because you wanted to be dramatic. I mean, okay, I guess. I hadn't heard that it was a particularly good movie. I mean, I can't remember hearing one way or the other, really. So it was just more of a, is there something that I missed? Is this supposed to be a masterpiece of comedy that I was not aware of? I mean, I can't remember the last thing I saw Michael Keaton in. Alright, that goes right there. That would be Mr. Mom. You love the movie The Core, even if it had bad science stuff in it? Yeah, but see, like, the reason why The Core is actually good despite that kind of thing is because it doesn't take itself that seriously, and it's just like, just roll with it, you know? We know this is dumb, but just roll with it. And it works. I mean, they literally called the element that it was made out of unobtainium. You don't do that unless, like, that's a wink and a nod. That's hanging the lampshade on it. You've seen Multiplicity, the movie starring Michael Keaton, Andy McDowell, and Michael Keaton? I think you missed a few people. Like Michael Keaton, and Michael Keaton. Alright, let's see. 1x4 arch. 1x3 arch. Making a nice double inset arch there. Howdy, Rovaljacks. How's it going? You got all the important ones. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, right. That's what I mean. Is like it was all just go with it kind of thing. You know, unlike a movie like Armageddon, I think, where it was extraordinarily melodramatic and trying to be oh so serious about everything and stuff like that. The Core is just like, we know the premise is dumb, but just go with it. And if you do, you'll have a good ride. What's that movie where it's about folks acting like knights but on motorcycles? That sounds familiar, but I cannot place it. Almost wouldn't surprise me if it was something Italian. Alright, 1x4 brick there. 1x2 brick. There we go. Okay, on the outside... Romero's Knight Riders? I've definitely not seen that one. Volcano comedy. Volcano was a movie taking itself way too seriously. With poorly cast characters. Would something like that premise be possible nowadays? Oh yeah. Yeah, it would be possible. It would depend more on, like... It would depend a lot on the filmmaker on how much, like, CGI would be used for that kind of thing. So unintentionally funny? I wouldn't even say it was unintentionally funny. I mean, like, it's not a horrible movie, but it's like... trying to be a message film in a movie that should not be trying to be a message film. And it came out at exactly the same time as Dante's Peak, a far superior Volcano movie. Dante's Peak is good. That is a very good movie. I will rewatch Dante's Peak anytime. How about Some Guy Named Joe? I don't know Some Guy Named Joe. I know Joe versus the Volcano. Dante's Peak was one of the better performances by Brosnan. I mean, I usually like Brosnan's performances anyway, and yeah, I mean, it was good. And Linda Hamilton was great in it. Joe versus the Volcano is what was being referred to. Gotcha. That is a surreal movie. I recommend it. Oh right, it's Joe Dante. That was directed by Joe Dante, wasn't it? Trying to remember the female lead, but was drawing a blank for some reason. 4 Meg Ryans, yes. And she does a good job in every single one of them. If it's, like, if you see it on a streaming platform or something like that, watch it again. It's good. Quick stop the lava flow with fire trucks. That movie was too dull for you, Joe versus Volcano? You don't even remember it? Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, different strokes for different folks, obviously. Nothing wrong with a movie not being to your taste. I feel like it was just on Criterion Channel or something, because I'm pretty sure I saw it recently. Again. Looks at IMDb. Man, Joe vs. Volcano has so many wonderful character actors. It does. It does. Howdy, Kinshir. How's it going? Remember watching both Dante's Peak and Volcano and loving both for different reasons? Yeah, I mean, like, again, yeah, there's plenty of bad movies that I enjoy. And I can enjoy Volcano. It's not a good movie, though. Contagion was another disaster-type movie you enjoyed, but after 2020 to 2021, you don't think you'll be watching it again? Contagion. I'm not sure if I've seen that one. When did it come out? I don't know. I tried to watch True Lies recently, and it was there was kind of cringe. There was a lot about it that was just like, ooh. 2011. I don't think I saw that. I mean, the action in True Lies definitely still holds up, but... oops, I missed this arch here. There was a Tornado TV movie with Bruce Campbell in 1996. I kind of want to go see that. Because, I mean, Bruce Campbell. I don't think I saw that. But was he just, like, in it a little bit, or was he actually, like, starring in it? Like, main character kind of thing. Night of the Twisters will always be your favorite tornado movie simply because you know the places it was filmed. See, there's so many DC-based movies that I'll watch and I'll be like, that's not DC. That's not DC. That's not DC. That is not DC. That is not DC. That is not DC. That is not DC. And then occasionally you will get one and you're like, yay, it's DC! Because, like, Bruce Campbell has been in, like, Bruce Campbell is in Escape from LA and is horribly underutilized in that. To the point that you don't even really recognize that it's Bruce Campbell. And there's that ski movie that Riff Tracks has done, that Bruce Campbell is a villain in, again, horribly underutilized because he's not allowed to be Bruce Campbell. So that's the thing. You're in a small movie market, so a lot of these films would have been old Sci-Fi Channel or video rentals. I do have a fondness for movies that were on the Sci-Fi Channel. I saw that Minotaur was on Peacock recently, and I rewatched that. Terrible, terrible movie. But it did have Tony Todd in it, so, you know. Army of Darkness is fantastic, yeah. I went to see that in theaters with my father. My father, I'm pretty sure, had never watched the any of the Evil Dead movies. Your other cat, Poppy, says hello. Aw, give scritches. But he just, like, saw the review in the paper and was like, this seems like fun. Let's go watch it. And we did. And it was a ton of fun. Like, I most definitely did not know anything about Evil Dead at the time. I'm not even sure if I realized that it was a sequel, so much as just, like, here's the setup to the movie, we're throwing you into the middle of things, because that's just sometimes what you do. Your uncle said something like that, like what I said about DC, about the Jonah Hex when they were in southern Georgia, but surrounded by hills. Yeah. There was a TV show, a Flash Gordon TV show on the Sci-Fi Channel, for one season, and there was a one time when like it's supposed to take place in the Maryland suburbs of DC and stuff like that, and it was like so obviously not. Like, there was this one time when they went to Shenandoah, and it was this long, straight road with a meadow next to it and a thick coniferous forest beyond. I think it was Vancouver area. I think that's where it was filmed. And I cracked up so many times at these scenes that were most definitely not the Maryland suburbs. Shenandoah doesn't look like that? No, it does not. It isn't spelled like you spelled it either. Or maybe that was Rock Creek Park that they went to. Oh man, I'm blanking now. I might be misremembering where they supposedly went to. Either way, it was incredibly wrong. Hilariously wrong. Yes. As we were talking about before, some of it is actually that, like the DC Metro does not allow you to film anything on it that you're not allowed to do on the DC Metro. So, you know, moving between cars, not allowed, so you can't film that. Any kind of police chase or something like that, not allowed to do any of that. So Films all on the... I'm allowed on the DC Metro. But, like, a lot of the areas in the, like, the DC suburbs kind of thing, you could absolutely do filming around here. No problem. Alright, so that's going there. Alright. Okay, so spare parts. We have a beige 1x1 tile, tan 1x1 plate, tan 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, and a tan candlestick as extra parts. Let's go ahead and move these temporarily to the side. Bonk. Bring down the base. And we will start here. Okay. Okay, not exactly something that I can lift up to show this side, but I can do that. It's upside down, but it's pretty neat. We'll start off next stream with the low-angle camera view on the sides. Well, I bring this around here, and we get this one on. Let's see. Right there? Yeah. Okay. So I think the next section is going to be this part right here, and then we'll do that section of wall and then that section of wall back there. Okay. Let's go ahead and tilt that up, put it back up against the wall for now, because it is about time for us to do some minifigs. We have the first quadrant in, indeed. Indeed. Just so happens to be the smallest of the quadrants. Alright. Alright, so let's get me some dice. Alright. Did the music stop, or is it just, I think this one is just a quiet one, so let's move the, switch tracks so we get some more music. Alright. Okay. D6 to pick our row. So 4, we're going into the middle. And a D20. That is an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So let's start a prediction. And can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. Because you never play these seriously and because you're choosing violence, your guess will be a Minotaur enjoying 2 boxes of cornflakes. Minotaurs, it is actually true. Minotaurs do enjoy breakfast soup. Gargoyles weren't a thing for in Roman architecture. That's Gothic. All right, 16. So my die is the Spider Lady. 6 for Ice Oven and Vibri Bunny. That would be Brundlefly. 4 for Bahamut. That would be the Wacky Witch. Nadarogai also is Brundlefly. Leonin Pizzeria owner. Get your predictions in. It might even be a Pepper Girl. These Romans weren't as keen on yeah. What? I don't know, Nadarogai. They were still pretty keen on them. Tiefling interpretive dancer? What about the liturgical dancing? Tiefling liturgical dancing. Alright, get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Alright, just a few seconds remaining. Let me get my timer up and ready. There we go. Everything needs more liturgical dancing. Okay. Predictions are closed. And go. Alright. Alright, got something big here. But is this 2 things? No, alright. I think I know. 17.7. I believe that we have a Plant Man. I think we have a Plant Man. Let's find out. Yes, we do. We have the Plant Man. All right, so that was 17.7. Let's choose the prediction. All right, within 20 seconds, complete that prediction. Who is getting the hams? Kinshir, Bahamut, and Garbage Pail Kids getting all the hams. Very nice. Lord Canis, Ice Oven going for 20 to 50. Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. And Lel Bunny and Roval Jacks going for no. That is actually a really neat head. I'm kind of surprised that it hasn't shown up again. Although it might have in Build-A-Minifig, I'm not sure. Only the one face. I need to look for a head that has, like, the mouth or tongue or something like that. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom in on you. Due to region shenanigans, you can't spend hams on predictions. Yeah, I have a few other viewers who can't, and that's okay. I mean, you can at least participate by making your guess known. I really like this headpiece. Like that's really neat. The leaf veins. I love the torso and legs with the covered in vine printing. That is a really cute minifig. Although I kind of wish that it was not a regular minifig face there. I wish that it was a something else. Like something appropriate to that kind of mouth. There we go. Okay. Next up, Lego Movie Series 1. Alright, D4 again, D6 again. Alright, so that is a 2. We're going to that column there. D20. That is a 1. So we are pulling out the very first. Okay. So, let's start that prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. Go ahead and put away this other box while the predictions are coming in and people are rolling their dice. All right, so let's roll a die. 6. 6. All right, so that is what is it? Scratch and post, Miss Scratch and post. We'll see if that is correct. Go ahead and get your predictions in. Let's see. Another guy, 13. That would be not my pants. Where's my pants guy? Bahamut, 7. That would be Scribble Cop. 10 for Ice Sovereign. That would be the barista guy. Let's see. Rolls a Bahamut. It'll be an Elithid. Well, not yet. A Minotaur playwright for Colosseum performances. I don't think they did put on plays in Colosseums. Rovaljack's 8. That would be Shakespeare. Go ahead and get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? You're missing 7 from this set. I mean, if I got some extras, if they're ones that I don't mind giving up, you hit me up and I'll see what I can do. Well, not necessarily blood sports, but they were definitely for combat demonstrations and things like that. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, predictions are closed. Dwarven mechanic for the trapdoors. Okay. Predictions are closed, and go. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Howdy, young Hammerand. How's it going? Getting in just at the end. Ooh, okay. Alright. Is this... Yes, alright. Alright, 10.86. I do believe that we have Abe Lincoln. Let us see if we are correct. Yeah, the gladiators rarely died in the arena, in part because that's kind of a waste of money. That is, in fact, Abe Lincoln. Alright. Let's choose an outcome. That is within 20 seconds, because that was 10.86. Let's complete that prediction. Alright, who is getting the hams? Bahamut and Kinshir getting all the hams. Very nice. Lord Canis, Garbage Pail Kids going for 20 to 50. Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. And Anghammeron, Lel Bunny, and Rovaljacks going for no. Let's see. Duke Darkwood was missing 1, 3, 4, 6, 9, 11, and 16. Well, some of those I would definitely be willing to give up. If you want to hit me up. You got exactly 2,222 hams? Nice. Now, interesting, the hair and hat is all one piece, And it's softer plastic. That is interesting. I now have a Daniel Day-Lewis minifig head. 4 years ago. Oh my god, I think that is actually written on there. Like the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, but I think the whole tile is filled up. Wonder why they went with the Wild West Bar Girl costume for Wild Style? Probably because Wild Style was available in many, many sets in her normal costume. So there is Abe Lincoln. There is his Gettysburg Address, 7 years ago. And I'm pretty sure our fathers brought forth a... Yeah, so, like, I don't remember all the words, but I'm pretty sure, like, it is really tight and really cribbed there, but I'm pretty sure that's written out there, which is pretty impressive. But that is Abe Lincoln. So let's go ahead and zoom back out. Awesome to have gotten Honest Abe. Let's go ahead and mark him down. There we go. All right. So let's get over to that one. And let's go ahead and put that away. And pull this one out. Okay. All right, so we have 9 left. Oops. So let's see. All right, 6. So we're going to the bottom, and I'm going to roll a d8 because I don't have a d4 in this set of dice. All right, 6. So that's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. That is the third one. Set that aside. Get our scale out. Get our d12 ready to go. And let's go ahead and start the final prediction for the night. Can all guess what is inside the minifig box? Get your predictions in. Fill your bingo card? Maybe. We'll see. Alright, so Bahamut, number 1. You're going to need a reroll because that is the dwarf. We've gotten all 3. 12 for Ice Savan. I'm not sure if we've gotten... There's 2 minifigs that I did not get marked down, and I think Tasha might have been one. Is 9 valid? I think so. I think there's still an elf in there. So 4 on a reroll. I'm not sure if there is a Dragonborn left, but I think there is. Minotaur Gladiatorial Weapons Caretaker. 11 for Rovaljax. That is Zostom, and we've gotten all the Zostoms, so that needs a reroll. 5 for Abcody. That would be the Halfling Druid, and there are definitely Halfling Druids left. So we have gotten at least one of everything. As far as I believe that there are still 2 Gith sorcerers left. I think there might be 1 paladin. There are 2 druids left. I think there's 2 Strahds left. There might be 1 Tasha left. There might be 1 elf left, and there will definitely be 2 Ladies of Pain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So somewhere in there are 2 that I forgot to mark down. So they make a second run of D&Ds. Do I think we can get a GIF? And I don't think we will. I don't think we will. I would be surprised. I don't think that Wizards of the Coast was happy with the sales of Spelljammer, and I don't think they're going to be doing anything with Spelljammer anymore. I mean, it's possible. I mean, it depends on a lot of things. I don't know. Alright. Well, I don't know if we will get Driz. I don't think we're going to get any Dro. I don't think we're going to get any Dro. But let me go ahead and actually get that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do a shake. Alright, I think we have a Gith Sorcerer. I think that's what we have. So let's go ahead and roll the die. 10. Alright, so that's saying Lady of Pain. That is definitely possible. Let's see what the weight is. 19.24. That's got to be Zostam. Not Zostam, Strahd von Zarovich. So that's what I think the weight is. So let's see. Yep, that's Strahd. All right. So Strahd it is. Let's go ahead and open it up to make sure. Where is Zarovich? Probably on the original world that Strahd is from. That is indeed Strahd. All right. Any parts for a High Elf Bladesinger? Well, it depends on the facial features you want. You could go with yellow. If you want to do yellow minifigs, then the Gith Sorcerer would be the appropriate. Otherwise, this elf. Otherwise, you need to get something from the D&D Red Dragon Inn set. All right, so let's choose a prediction. Yes with weight, because I guessed the Gith Sorcerer. Let's complete that prediction. All right, who's getting the hams? Garbage Pail Kids and Lel Bunny getting all the hams. Very, very nice. Lots of hams there for Garbage Pail Kids. Lord Canis Bahamut going for yes with guess. Shield of Hope Ab Cody going for yes with die roll. And Kinshir and Rovaljax going for no. Second module says he's from Earth. I mean, there's been retcons and stuff like that constantly, so I would not take that as canon anymore. So I don't think we got a good look at his torso last time, so let's go ahead and zoom in on that this time. So he's got a little bit of fur on the shoulder there. I guess that's a cloak. I guess that dark blue is a cloak or something, because it seems to connect via chain there. I don't really know what's going on his torso. Zoom back out while we put the minifig together. We have a nice dark blue cape, not the soft cloth. So I don't know why they didn't go with soft cloth for this set, but. So we have two faces. We'll give them that one. There we go. Okay. There we go, and he's got his little black mousey. All right, it's a rat. It's an awesome rat. I love the black and the red eyes. Great for an evil rat. That's a good minifig, though. And the thing is, like, the, with the gray hands, that could just be, like, gauntlets. Or gloves. So it doesn't, like, have to be bare hands. I don't know that we're gonna get, so, like, I don't know that we're gonna get, named hero minifigs in the next set. Because, like, with this, you've got, you know, PC, 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 monster, PC, and then villain, 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 sort of villain, but certainly not heroic. So, and you can see, because, like, red, 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 blue, 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 blue. So, like, those numbers, you know? I would imagine they'll do something similar. I would guess, you know, another 4 named villain characters, something, at least 6 PC type characters. So, like, I mean, a GIF could be possible, but I don't think that's very likely. I don't think a Thri-Kreen is likely at all, because that would not work that well in minifig form. So I imagine that we're going to get something like a dwarf wizard and, you know, a halfling fighter, you know, things like that, you know, other interesting classes and stuff. So need an Athos set, give us half giants and moles. I mean, you could just use Tolly legs. No, so, I mean, like, there's nothing stopping them from making Drist, but there's 2, like, legally, if they have with the license. No, they're, like, Zostom is Forgotten Realms. Shadowheart might be difficult because that would actually involve Larian, probably. I don't know that Wizards of the Coast has creative rights over the character, you know, the unique characters from Baldur's Gate 3. But, you know, again, like, you've got Planescape, Forgotten Realms, Greyhawk, Ravenloft. So they're going to do something like that. There might be someone from, probably not Eberron, because that's not really being published. I don't know what settings are there, but they'll probably do something similar. It might be a thing where they could actually, like, flip it and do 4 hero characters, and then, like, monster enemy classed enemies, like an orc, a hobgoblin, a goblin, you know, stuff like that. But won't make any guesses to which heroes, although you really want to see Minsk for the Realms. See, I don't know why. See, the reason why I don't know, I don't think it's very high likelihood for hero characters is because they want to do, like, the idea behind PC characters is that you can start to make your own character in Lego form if they do enough of these and stuff like that. And certainly, like, you know, there's helmets and things like that you could make, you know, and other pieces that you could combine to make, like, halflings and elves and stuff like that. You just can't see their ears. So, is the Lego version of Stranger Things Vecna a thing? No, they did not make any Stranger Things sets for that season of Stranger Things. Lego tabletop D&D. I mean, like, we don't know, like, actual sales, but this strikes me as a very successful minifig series. That said, they were still available at various stores when I went on, you know, a couple weeks ago, so No, they have at least two. There's Brickheads and the Upside Down. There's another 3-in-1 castle set coming out this year. Later this year. They're not gonna do a castle series though. You've said this many times on other channels. You'll say it here. Stranger Things Vecna would get stomped by a D&D Vecna. Well, yeah. I mean, they're completely different things, operating in completely different ways. But I don't know. We're definitely not getting another D&D minifig set this year because the next one isn't truly a minifig series. It's taking the place of a minifig series, and it's F1 cars. So there's 12 different F1 cars. They're built the exact same, but they're, I think 11 of them are in, like, various company liveries, various team liveries or whatever. And then the 12th one, I think, is, like, F1's own livery or something like that. I don't know any F1, so I can't say for sure. I'll get them, but not like the full box. Not like, yeah, they're micro builds. So not like a full case of them. I will hit up some Barnes & Nobles or something like that and see if I can get just the 12 individual ones. And then so that's the May set. The September set, which will be the third set of this year, is Spider-Man. We don't know what's going to be in the Spider-Man set yet. So, even, you know, this year we're even only getting one generic, which really blows, I think. So, kind of disappointing year for collectible minifigs. Only kinda, because again, the set this year that we will be opening when we finish the D&D minifigs is good. Like, fantastic, just stunning Wolfpack figure, and then a whole bunch of adorable ones like the hamster fan, the plushie fan. The cat owner. I really, really do like this pirate quartermaster with the cockatoo. Steampunk inventor. The longboarder is eh. Pteranodon fan. It's nice to get more dinosaur fans, although I don't need that many of them. The boogeyman monster is pretty neat. The telescope kid is very cute, and I really like that telescope build. And the space guy is a space guy. Interesting, you know, build to his outfit. So, still going to hold out for Rary the Trader in the Circle of 8? Suppose they can't all be bangers? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't envy them having to think up new minifigs. And the thing is like, there is someone out there who's going to look at this one. Like, when I went to Lego store, it appeared that there were only this one and this one left. Like, a bunch of telescope kids and longboarders left. There was one Pteranodon fan, and there was one plushie fan, and I got the plushie fan so I could get this thing. And I feel bad that these two... Like, I think that the telescope kid is really cool. 2 and 3, Wolfpack and some kind of space guy. This is based on the old Wolfpack, but he's a Wolfpack Beastmaster or something like that with an actual wolf, which is a new mold. But you know, like there is some kid out there who is gonna see themselves in these two minifigs, you know, and that's really nice. Just need to hire Ald to think up minifig sets. But Ald, sir, this is the 22nd set in a row that has included an Illithid. Yes, make more.
Yeah, the Wolfpack actually only had 2 individual sets of their own, and then they came in a couple other sets. Like you got some other Wolfpack figures for in other sets as like prisoners and stuff. So, but that is the set that we will be doing, Series 27, when we finish up with the D&D series. But that is going to be where we wrap it up for tonight. We will be back tomorrow for some more Spelljammer. We'll be back on Monday for, and actually start the Torn of the Golden Country DLC in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We'll be back on Wednesday for some more Lego building, and next Friday we will return to this. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out, and I will see you next time. See you then, everyone.